This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, this is Anya, AAC consultant in Kentucky. I wanted to talk about behavior support. So behavior supports are a really useful tool within SNAP Plus Core First. And for anyone that's looking for maybe visual schedules, visual timer, etc., that can all be done through the software. So right now I am on a 3x4 grid and I'm going to go to my topics. So for example, if I go to bubbles, I have this ring right here that are supports. These are what we call behavior supports. So if I click in, I have a visual timer. If I click there, it automatically is prompted to go to 5 minutes. As you might be able to see, this red is disappearing at the top here, and when the red is all gone, it will sound an alarm. We also have first then. So first
bubbles,
we open the bubbles and then we work. We also have first, next, then, and last. These all talk. You can change, you can edit them however you want. They're all topic specific. As you can tell, these are all about bubbles. We have social stories and scripts too. So, for example, if I wanted to edit this visual timer to maybe do 1 minute, or maybe so it will prompt me how long I want to actually do this activity. When I'm in edit, I can click on visual timer. I'm going to go to action, which is what is a little bit different than just editing a plain button. When I click here, it will say play an alarm. Yes, I want that. Maybe I want it to ask me for how much time I want it to be. I can hit done. And now when I go in, it will prompt me. Do I want 1 minute? Sure. Maybe I want it to be a set 3 minutes or something like that. I can go back to action and I can say turn this off. And I can say I want it to be 3 minutes. So now every time I hit it, it's 3 minutes long. So that's how you would change the visual timer. If I want to change the first then, I can click here. Again, it's action. Click on that and I can say my title is going to be bubbles, then work. So I can say first, we play bubbles. Next, then we work. We can change the picture if we don't like that picture. Maybe we want something, something at a desk. Then save. So now when I go into my first, then I have first we play bubbles and then we work. All right. So if I want to do the same thing here, it's the exact same thing. So I go to my edit, I click on the button, I look at my action, I click on the action. It's a mini schedule and I can change this to be whatever I want. If I don't want to speak the headers, I can turn this off. So now it will just say, get bubbles, carefully blow, put wand back, and clean up. If I have my headers on, it will then say, first, get the bubbles, next, carefully blow. So it just depends kind of what you're wanting to make. The same can be said of this one here. My action, it's a script. Maybe I want to change my script. It's all through the action right here, is through how you do it. And the last can be said here with a social story. So I can click on that action and we can go out here and do that. We can add lines. We can preview it here and what it would look like. So it's quite easy. It's just it's one step different. So let's talk about it as if I am in a lower grid. So if I go down one grid size by going to page set, grid size, and I want it to be a 3x3. And I go back to my core words. I see what that looks like. I come down into topics. I go into bubbles. Oh my gosh, that little support is not there, right? So they're reserving space. The way they're doing this is reserving space more for communication. I can add this wherever I want though. So if I want to take a spot, maybe I want it to be a couple down so that we have all this vocabulary, but I want to add a visual timer right here. I can say visual timer, action. I want to delete this action because I don't need it to tell me that it's a visual timer, right? But I do want to add an action, and I can scroll down through these. Navigation, it's usually in the middle. So these are all behavior support actions. We have the first then, mini schedule, script, and visual timer. And this one I want it to be 2 minutes, okay? Maybe I want the style, I want the button backgrounds to be more of that, it's a vanilla. So now when I click on here, I have that. So you can add behavior supports to any button, anywhere, as long as you know that it's an action. So I could even put it on my core words. So maybe I have someone that really needs help. Maybe I want to add it right here. Let's do, I want it to be visible, so I'm going to show it. And I want action, delete, add an action. I go to the middle, and I want visual timer. 5 minutes is fine. And there it goes. So I can add it wherever I want. It's just a matter of knowing what the action is. So it's just like creating a new button. It's just you're going into action. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help with any of these. They're great tools. I think they are underutilized. So feel free to reach out. You can reach me at Anya, ANYA.Slinde, SLINDE, @TobyDynabox.com.